Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to start another module, that is module 6, DQL and searching data in OpenSearch. So this module is referring to how we can search the data in OpenSearch using simple text-based queries. We are going to utilize the DQL bar, search bar, which is inbuilt tool of OpenSearch Dashboards. So we are going to use the same. So before we proceed, we would like to tell you what is DQL and why we are going to use the DQL. So DQL is nothing else, it is dashboard query language. It is a simple text-based search language which is primarily used um, in OpenSearch tool, which is again inbuilt tool of OpenSearch, which is used to find and filter the data. So it is a very lightweight search language which is used in different apps of OpenSearch like Discover, Visualization and Dashboards, which we are going to use. And it is used to search the data using different search is like quality, ranges, wildcard, Boolean operators. We can use these things and you can use to search our data. So the main key feature of this language is the to filter the data. It helps you to narrow down your huge amount of data and you get the specific information that you are searching for. um, if I talk about the why we are using this, as I suggested, as I earlier mentioned, it is very quick and human friendly queries. We can simply search our text. If you want to search for any specific error, just write the error and you'll get the records which have those specific error word in your filter, in your data. Similarly, if I talk about the complexity, it is very easy comparing to any other uh, languages like DSL and SQL, which is a complex programming languages. Here, if you want to search and do a basic filtering, we can simply use this one. It will help you for everyday data exploration. You can simply quickly search for it, right? This is how it works. If I talk about the DQL basics, so the DQL query usually follows the simple field value structure, right? um, Here, let's say example, response is a field and 200 is the value of that particular field. So you simply specify your field and then the information that you are looking into that field, right? So this is how it works. We have very most common ways to search. The first one is the quality. It is nothing else searching the exact value of any specific field value. Like say response is 200, so it will return the records wherein the response code is exactly 200. We can also search any specific field, like let's say we want to search any specific name, or we need to search any specific phrase. Let's say we are searching a phrase called high priority, then we will find the records containing exact phrase high priority and it will return the records which have high priority. Another one is the logical operator. These operators helps you to connect the multiple searches to build some complex filters. So here in OpenSearch, DQL operators are not case sensitive. You can use either in capital letter or in small letter. It works in both way. And operator is nothing else matching both conditions. Let's say if you are saying response code is 200 and error should be maybe some specific error, then it until as both the conditions are met, it will not return the records. It will return the records when both the conditions are meeting. On the other way, or is wherein one of the condition is meeting. Let's say status equals to 400 and or status is equals to 500, so it will get the records if any one of the condition is met. Other one is not is for one wherein this condition should not be meeting. Let's say if we don't want any records which have response code is 200, so it will return the records which does not have response code 200. So we can group as well all those things, like, and we can use and or not together. Only the order of operations should be not, then and, then or. Okay, in this way. So I'll suggest to use the parenthesis, which is highly recommended, and it will also help you to avoid the confusion. Again, the process is not and or, it works in such process, right? We also have range queries. This is used for basic filtering on the numeric values or on time or date stamp. So like here, by its example, if we can search anything, if let's say any specific range between this to this, so you can use this. You can also use timestamp. I need to search the data, which is again the inbuilt tool of your OpenSearch dashboard itself. You can search it from there as well if you are searching basic searching. Again, we can also search using wildcard, which is the most important one. If you want to search any specific field and you don't know about the any detail of that, you can simply use asterisk. That can help you to search the data. You can apply this in the start or end, or even to find if field exists or not. So here, let's say example, we have taken machine.os. If it is ending with when, so it will only return the records wherein it starts with when, right? We can also use the keyword wherein it use the contains. This is something we'll also see when we'll do practically, and we can search anything using asterisk, that is the wildcard, right? We can even combine all those queries together and search our data to make it more complex searches, right? So before wasting time, let's proceed to our playground, and I'll perform all those searches so that you can see from where we can do it and how we can do it. All right. So this is our playground. I'm going to the discover tab, and now I'll search for my specific index. So we are using the OpenSearch dashboard sample data logs index to search our fields. And this was the search bar I was referring to, wherein you can type your simple text-based queries and you can use to search the data. So, and on the left hand side you can see all the fields are there, right, which is something done parsing done by the OpenSearch, or any other tool which you are using before OpenSearch. Could be Cribble, could be Data Prepper, could be any other tool which you are using for data parsing or doing anything, right? This is how it works. Let's say if I'm searching data for last 7 days. Here I have selected the time range of 7 days, and let's search for the response. So you can see in last days, there are 3 different codes. So I want to search only for records which have response as 200. So we have to write in this way, and it will search the logs. So I'm returning the records only wherein response is 200. You can see, right? You can also use or condition in such a way. We can use capital or small. We can search wherein let's say or you can use any other field. Let's say machine.os, okay, is win7. So little the retorts if machine.os is win7, right? Refreshing. So it is meeting one of the conditions. In the similar way, we can use other and condition as well. Like for example, I'm searching other field called geo.search, and response code should be 200. So this is how we can see it is returning the records wherein geo.source is US and response code is 200. So you have records only which have these values. Talking about the ranges, as I let me copy. Yep. So range is something we can put. So here if I talk about the bytes, you can see we have different events from different ranges, but I want to search only for one which are between 1000 and less than 5000. So now it is returning the records wherein bytes are only within these ranges. So this is the way you can do easy filtering. Talking about the wildcards, as I said, you can simply search it from here, right? I'm searching only for one which have win this, so it will return the records when it is win. Also, talking about the keyword, I want to know all the records. This is something which will find the exact value, but I want something which have win, right? So it will give the results wherein win keyword is present or not, right? Whether it is anything. So you can use machine.os. Keyword is something which you have to use, which works as a contains. So any records which have win word, it will return those all events. In the first condition, it will meet the exact value. This is the difference between both of them. Okay. You can also do a complex searching, like in this way. Example I can take. You can search wherein we are using or conditions, and condition, and as I say, there is a sequence not or and using parenthesis for better filtering, and we'll get all the logs which have these. So bytes are within the range, if you can see, right? We have response code which is only 200, an extension, it could be JPG or not, but it is meeting. It should be the OR condition, right? So OR is something if any one of the conditions are meeting. So this is the way you can do the basic filtering. You can search wildcards, you can use operators, you can do anything. Apart from that, there is another way, which is again adding filters using the filter which is available here, right? You can use anything. You can add, like, you can even put simple, like bytes is, or let's say something is, let's not bytes, because bytes is something range. Let's say extension is CSS, so it will return the records wherein extension is only CSS. You can also validate it from here, right? It will return the records. You can add multiple conditions from here, and you can also do it from your event itself. Let's say I want CSS, I want geo destination should be win, right? And now I want only machine.os should be Windows 8. That's it. So when you click this plus icon from here, it will automatically add those filters here, and you can search. And let me remove this search of mine. Right, I'm updating this one. So it will return the records only wherein these conditions are meeting. You can see, right? There are only 2 events which have such condition met, right, out of many. In the same way, you can also create your table format from here. Let's say I need host details, okay, I need agent details. We can also talk about sources, and I need response code, right? So in this way you can also create your table format here. In this way, if you want to add any specific filter condition, you can also do this. So I am adding only wherein all the fields which have response code 200. So this is another way, the basic filtering you can do of your data. You can create the table format, you can compare your data. If you don't want anything, I don't want this to be here, so it will add as a not condition. You can see, like we are doing in our search DQL way as well. This is how you can do it simply. So it will return the records wherein agent is not equals to this, or if you don't want open host should not be this, so it will add this not condition, and you can refresh and you can see it will return only wherein these are not meeting. So this is the way you can search your data, you can filter your data, etc. So this is a very simple method to do a basic filtering. Now we'll talk about why we should use, like, or when to use. Why we have already discussed when to use, like, so as I said, DQL is great, but sometimes you need to be more powerful, right? Any more complex searching. So this is only for ad hoc log suffering, when you need some basic filtering, you want to see some fields are there, we need to search in specific range data. But there are time when we have to do some advanced searching, we need to do some advanced coding. There comes another language, which is DSL or SQL, and we are using Query Workbench tool, which is again the part of OpenSearch Dashboard tool. We are going to use that. So if we compare, like, as I say, DQL is very simple and quick, and DSL is something we need some basic knowledge of that. You should have some database structure knowledge before using that language. Here you can simply just write, even if you are non-developer, you don't know how to type anything, simple write your search, your data, whatever looking for in the search bar, and you'll get. Else you can do the filtering as well, you can do formatting as well, as I said. But for DSL you need to have some knowledge. So as I say, DQL is good for basic search, for basic person, which you can do. But DSL is something you need to be like kind of a sophisticated program, and you need to write that in order to get your search. So in our next module, we are going to start, or do how we are using Query Workbench or DSL to search some complex searches, right? So that's it for today. See you in next module. Thank you.